Worked for Creek Nation in 2005. At that time, the tribal engineer, Mr. Jack Cheney, was my supervisor. I think Jack has seen the need and had the want to build this building here on the complex. As you said, in 2008, we were given the approval to build the building. Legislation was approved, the money, funding was put in place. At that time, we hired an architect, which is Ed Bishop out of Norman, Oklahoma, E.G. Bishop Architects. He began the design stage of this building. During that time, my supervisor now, Solomon Morgan, came on when Jack Cheney retired. Jack had already retired when we actually began the building. Solomon and I both discussed acting as a general contractor for this building. We wanted to do that because it is our building. We were given approval by the chief's office to act as a general contractor. That's not always standard the way we do things. A lot of times we hire a general to run the projects, and we oversee them and work with them in the construction. This building, we did act as a general contractor. In doing that, we hired reviewed all the subcontractors' information, requested bids from the subs to do all the different work. In doing that, we also focused on trying to utilize Creek contractors, and if not Creek, we wanted to utilize Native American contractors. This building was built primarily with Creek or Native American contractors. That's something that I think Solomon and I are both very proud of, that we were able to do that. And it went really well. You know, this building is a little different in the fact that it's we wanted to focus on environmental friendly materials. The building is designed, but we also had some help with Shelby Navarro, who is a Creek citizen. He's an architect in Tulsa that worked with Mr. Bishop to design into this building some green initiatives. We've done that. If you walk through the building, you'll see that there's a lot of natural light in the building. The lighting in all the rooms is motion censored so that the lights go off when no one is in the room. That's something that is kind of unique. The air conditioning system in the building is designed around that as far as fresh air and energy savings. There's a lot of things to talk about in this building, but it turned out well, and we're very proud of it. I think we met a goal as far as saving expenses on the building by acting as a general contractor ourselves. We stay very busy. It seems like, you know, we complete a project and there's already another project that's already ready to start. You know, like you said, we have some projects going on here in Okmulgee, the elderly housing project, which we're working with housing to construct the units. We have a lot of work going on in Wetumpka right now, the food distribution center, the SIPS warehouse building. You know, that's something that I'm very, very involved in, as working with the force account group down Wetumpka, building the SIPS panels that are being used to build the elderly housing units out of. And I think in the future there's going to be a lot of housing built that way. It's also a very green initiative as far as savings and energy efficiency. And we're doing that in-house, and we're very proud of that we're providing that for housing. You know, something that we've been very much a part of in the past. It's not as much right now, but the gaming. Our department was very involved in all of the renovations to all the casinos, part of the Tulsa casino. I mean, we were involved in that quite a bit. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, we're involved in all of the commercial construction is under us, and we're also assisting in the housing at times. In the last couple of years, there's been a lot of improvements done to the Omniplex, the softball fields. There's been a pavilion added out there, restrooms. You know, I think this coming up year, the festival is going to greatly be improved because of the facilities that we've built out there, and it just keeps getting bigger and better every year. And I think that's something that is very needed. Right now, the projects that I'm very involved in is the food distribution building in Wetumpka. We're anticipating hopefully being ready to open that facility within 60 to 80 days. We had a meeting there yesterday with the contractor that's doing the work on that, and that's what his forecast is of being completed. We're doing some of that work in-house ourselves as far as the plumbing and stuff, so it's going to be a really nice facility, and hopefully, with weather allows us, we'll get that one completed pretty soon. We have the elderly housing going on over here behind the housing building right now. We actually stood the first SIPS panels yesterday. We delivered the SIPS panels, the contractor stood it, and maybe have a roof on it tomorrow. So it's going really fast. There's 15 of the units that are going to be built out there. So, you know, I'm seeing that that project is going to be going on for the next few months. We have a project in Shakota at the casino that we're involved in with the gaming group, that we're going to add about 2,400 square feet of office space on there at the casino, which we renovated a couple years ago. So we got that right on the beginning edge of that project. Of course, the dome, we're working hard to get the dome completed. We're actually completing the renovation of the Okmulgee Health Clinic right now. That's a project that's been very unique because of the fact that we had a contractor renovate the facility with the facility open. We worked with the health group, and I think that everyone is very pleased of how the project was done and the timing that it was done. A lot of times with a facility open, it makes it a little more difficult to construct, but it went well.